Welcome everybody back to Boost Motion, guys. And today I'm going to answer this question. And I still get this question even in 2022 and probably moving forward. Should I run E85 on my VQ, Q50, 370Z, or Android G37, or pretty much any NA car without boost? So, guys, I'm going to answer that question. Guys, hit that intro. Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you. Welcome everybody back. Welcome everybody back on the channel. So if you are a returning Boost Emotion subscriber, guys, please hit the like button. It definitely helps out the channel. I'm telling you guys, y'all don't believe me. When you guys hit the like, this is something that you guys can do for free to give back to the channel. So please and thank you. And if you are new to this channel, definitely watch this video and watch some other videos. And then make a choice if you want to subscribe. So anyways, guys, let's go. Let's just jump into it. Short answer. Can you run E85 on your NA V6 VQ G37 V70 Q50? Yes, you can run E85, but you do have to pre-qualify, right? Technically, the only thing you need is GTR injectors. Yes. It's been known on the platform for super long. You can purchase them off eBay. Might need to get them used, but you just need larger CC injectors because E85 does use more amount of fuel for the same amount of combustion power. That's where can you add a couple things in the car? Maybe a little pressure fuel pump. You can add these other additions, but the first thing you need is a GTR injectors. Next thing I would tell you guys to do is you need a flex fuel kit. They need to know how much octane is in, how much E85 is in a tank of fuel. You might hear people say E30, E40, E50, E60. That's a certain amount of percentage of ethanol to the fuel. Yes, guys. So they actually need to know that. So all in all, those are the prerequisites, and then you'll get a map or Android tune map through on UpRev or EcuTech, where you can actually run E85 within that map. Cool. So that's the checklist. Now, the second question, is it beneficial for you guys to run E85 on your NAV6, 370Z, G37, and Q50? In my honest opinion, this is one of those things that is super hard for me to agree with. We already have a high compression motor in the VQ, right? And it's pretty much maxed out once you add in other accessories, intakes, long tube headers, or Dando test pipes or catback exhaust, right? But how much more power additionally does E85 usually add? And all in all, looking at a bunch of different dynos, and I'm not talking about in 2022, I'm talking about through the last decade. Adding the 85 is just really not that much more worth it. You're gaining between possibly 5 up to 10 wheel horsepower depending on your setup. Now, this is something that you do when you've already done everything else. And I know you guys hear what I'm saying, but think about it, right? If you're down to your car in 93 fuel, most of you guys are making probably 310, 320, 330 wheel horsepower, depending on if you have intakes, long tube headers, or test pipes and a catback exhaust, or flowy catback exhaust. That's usually roughly the numbers. Now you're going to spend another $300 to $400 on injectors. You're gonna spend another $400 or $500 on a flex fuel kit, and then you have to get a mat from your tuner for 85. That's about almost $1,000 just to make another 10 wheel horsepower. I get it. You want to run the 85. It smells a little bit better. It's better for the earth, but pros versus cons here. You gain a small amount of more wheel horsepower, but what also is you have reduced amount of fuel economy. It's up to you. I have to leave this one to you. I cannot make the decision for you guys. I'm just giving you guys the pros and cons. You either run E, the car burns a little cleaner, you're not killing the little duckies, and you get the more amount of additional power on top of what you would have got out of 93, which means max effort. And I get it, right? You care about numbers. You want to be the guy to hit 340 wheel horsepower. Got it. You did it on E with long tube headers and everything. You're the guy to go. Respect to you, right? But then the cons is reduced fuel mileage. Reduced fuel mileage. You did have to spend extra money on modifications. That could be sometimes it's not a con for people. There's parts regardless, but reduced fuel mileage, and honestly, you just have to spend more money on it. So all in all, I'm gonna leave this one up to you guys. Sorry for going in a circle, but at least you guys know the prerequisite. Can you run the 85 VQ50, G37, B70? Yes. Is it beneficial? It is up to you guys if you want to get all the max effort out of your Q50. Also, what I want to add in here is this. This is mainly it's not worth the amount of work you put into it. And this is in my opinion. I'm not telling you guys to do it or not do it, but it's not worth it in my opinion. Sorry, I am pretty much saying it. This is something that you should do when you know that you're going to be boosted. It is beneficial on boosted cars because the charge attempts are a lot higher, and with boost, E85 really just wakens up, right? At least do it as a prerequisite. So if you are going to run the 85 on your car, right, or start beefing up the fuel internals, get a low pressure fuel pump that can run a higher percentage of E85. You should also look into a flex fuel kit. Get that installed so that will be up and running so that you can run E85. If you're going to be running E85 on a boosted setup, you should also get a return fuel system. I think CJ or hit up on Zemo Motorsports, and you'll find a return system because you have to be able to return the fuel back to the tank when you're running full E85 when you're boosted on supercharger turbo. At least get those duckies in order so that when you do want to add a turbo or supercharger to the system, your fuel system is already E85 ready and check and go rather than go to supercharger and then E85. I actually believe you should build up your treasure chest first, install that what you can, and then you build from there. So outside of guys, hopefully this video was very informational. Some people may not like it, some people may not, but that's unfortunate. You guys may find one dyno that gave you a magical 13 more wheel horsepower off the E85, but people can actually play with dyno numbers a little bit. They can do this to try to sell their specific products. So outside of guys, I want you to know I really appreciate y'all. I really do. Thank you for continuing to support my channel. Thank you for supporting some of the older videos that are on my channel. Right now I'm just trying to update everything and just give you guys the most updated information. So outside of guys, you have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. You have a good day. Thank you everybody for watching. Do appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. You can also check out the 2 links I posted for some of my other videos. Also on top of that, if you want to purchase some Boosted Motion merch, definitely check the link that I posted also. And finally, if you've been watching all my videos and you enjoy them, please hit the link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.